The King County Housing Beat 2026 edition. It's February 2026, and if you've been watching, you can see the great King County rebalance. We're looking at how this year stacks up against 2025, and spoiler alert, there are a ton more for sale signs. First, let's start with the big story: inventory. If you tried to buy a home in early 2025, you remember the drought. Fast forward to today, and active listings have surged by 23% to 26% year over year. We're seeing about 4,244 homes on the market right now. Why the jump? It's not just new construction. Homes are simply sitting longer due to the cost of living, home prices, layoffs, and interest rates. Part 2. Price tags and reality checks. Now, what about the price tags? Despite the extra inventory, King County isn't exactly having a clearance sale. The median residential price hit $880,000, one of the highest in the country. The real shift is in the list-to-sale ratio. In 2025, bidding wars were still the norm. Today, about 74% of homes in King County are selling either below asking price or after a price drop. Key takeaways from this shift: price appreciation. Despite the market slowing down in terms of speed, the raise in median price compared to this time last year shows that King County real estate remains a high-demand asset. This appreciation has likely been fueled by a persistent shortage of single-family inventory relative to the number of qualified buyers, but now buyers have leverage. The jump from 8 to 42 days on market is a massive win for buyers. Last year, homes were going pending almost as soon as they were listed, often with no contingencies. Now, the 6-week average allows for full home inspections and even additional inspections, financing contingencies, contingent on the sale of the buyer's property, time for multiple walkthroughs, and a much higher chance on repairs, price, or seller credits. With that being said, there is a stale listing risk. With an average of 42 days, listings that cross the 30-day mark without an offer are now being viewed by the market as potentially overpriced, often leading to price reductions that were rare a year ago. This slower but more expensive market indicates that while high interest rates and prices have cooled the speed of transactions, they haven't yet broken the upward pressure on values in the Puget Sound region, just yet. However, buyers are still looking for relief in either price or rates, or both, as recent layoffs have affected the region like other parts of the country. The stabilization of rates in the low 6% range is shifting the King County market toward a healthy normalization, rather than a no inspection, eyes closed, buying frenzy. As of February 19, 2026, average mortgage interest rates in Washington are approximately 6.04% for a 30-year fixed mortgage and 5.54% for a 15-year fixed mortgage. Nationally, the 30-year fixed average is slightly higher at 6.18%. These rates represent a 3-year low, significantly improving affordability compared to the mid to high 6% range seen in 2025. We're seeing increased inventory and much slower sales. Active listings in Washington jumped 21% year over year in early 2026, while closed sales dropped by 7%. Let's talk housing type separation. Demand remains high for single-family homes, which still see a 99% list-to-sale ratio, due to the overwhelming price drops in buyer agreement to those adjusted prices. On the other hand, the condo market is more sensitive to rate fluctuations and WA fees, seeing larger price adjustments and longer days on market, which is sitting at a whopping 66 days. In addition to the longer time on market, condos in King County also saw a year-over-year price reduction down almost $100,000, from $600,000 this time in 2025, now down to $502,475. Use an experienced realtor who negotiates great contract terms. Debra Teal is a 20-year award-winning broker at RE/MAX Exclusive. She's also a home buying educator through the WSHFC. Visit DebraTeal.com to securely search homes on the MLS, schedule showings, get real-time market reports for your neighborhood, check rates, use the payment calculator, and more. Call 425-343-7581 to speak to Debra Teal Real Estate Advisor now. Don't forget to book your free strategy session today. Well, that's all for now. We'll see you on the next market report. Have a great day.